So in anime, we see a lot of training senseis, whole bunch of people help some of the main characters and other characters get to where they need to be at per se. So I want to hear, who do you guys think is the best sensei in anime? Anybody want to kick it off? Maybe you, Senpai.
Yeah,
No, I need a little bit.
Okay.
Oh, you said you
You
had a
got
hot
Quan?
take. I was waiting for the hot take.
I'll go first if you want, Quan. I'll go. I'll go.
Yeah, you
I
go.
don't know.
I don't think a lot of people know the person I'm gonna say.
Okay, I was gonna say this. I don't know if someone's gonna choose it, but I'm gonna go the easy route here. All right, I'm gonna go the easy route, and then I'm gonna let y'all go. I don't know Rue's going. And Rue, you gonna select who I'm gonna select? Then of course you let me know afterwards, and we could kind of elaborate on this sensei topic. But I'm gonna go with Jiraiya.
Oh.
The reason I'm going to go with Jiraiya, because I feel like Jiraiya is an obvious choice to a degree, because if you look at now, this is, if anyone watches basketball, right, he might suffer from the Phil Jackson effect. And what I mean by that is because Jiraiya has, his students who ends up becoming Hall of Famers. You got Minato, you got Naruto, you got Nagato, you got Conan, you got so many of his
That's
students.
Konoichi in the show.
Exactly, so you got so many of his students who ends up becoming top tier, and it's not like he didn't have no effect on their growth or development, and how they can kind of use the Rasengan. Yes, Minato was the one who created the Rasengan, but he kind of was there in that moment to kind of help him kind of develop a way to kind of help it spiral. And he taught it to Naruto, before he left, the orphans, and everyone here knows who the orphans are, right? Nagato, the trio. He taught them how to kind of use their chakras. He taught them a lot before he ended up just leaving and, doing his own thing until, he came back and ultimately got smoked by one of his students later on in the series. But I think Jiraiya is definitely the best sensei because the merit of his work shows. So
I do like the characters who come from the Jiraiya school of teaching. Jiraiya is a good one. I don't have any notable arguments against Jiraiya. That's not who I was gonna pick. I'll tell you actually who I was gonna pick. I think you guys may laugh at the end product, but the work that was put in by this sensei, and obviously the trajectory was there the whole time, and I think the sensei is not at fault here. I'm gonna go Piccolo.
Oh, I was gonna choose Piccolo too.
Yeah,
Piccolo's a good one. Piccolo's a good one
because I think Piccolo put in endless work, endless teachings to Gohan, his life on the line, time after time. He really helped because Gohan always had that dangerous potential, and Piccolo really helped Gohan get to that. Because a lot of times Goku was dead or just like busy doing stuff. So Piccolo is, even to the point, I would say the most iconic Gohan outfit is when he's dressed like Piccolo, opposed to what I'm saying. That just goes to show the tutelage that he's gained from Piccolo. You know what I'm saying? And I just think
the purple with the white shoulder pads.
Yeah. People laugh at what Gohan has become, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think that's Piccolo's fault. I don't know whose fault that is. I think Piccolo would disown that Gohan, you know what I'm saying? Because so like just man, I think Piccolo, and I don't think he's a guy who gets his just due because he doesn't always fall in the realm of other senseis. Usually senseis are kind of like older looking people, gray hair. Not always, but in a lot of instances, right? But I think Piccolo is the best sensei, and I'm just sorry that Gohan let him down the way he did. But then he had a hand in Goten and Trunks too.
Yeah.
Yes.
He did.
So
he did.
What I'm saying?
He did because he was the one pushing them in the time chamber to.
Yeah, when they did the fusion.
Yeah.
And I get it. Even just his own feats, right? Yeah, he's not Super Saiyan and all that, so there's a cap on his power. But I mean, he was of his people, bro. This dude is top tier. You know what I mean?
That's after the merger with what's his face though?
Nail.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that takes him to another level. But prior to that, he's still a pretty elite
and Kami
Namekian though.
Yeah, he is.
Right. He's one of the You know what I mean?
Because
Yeah, he's
he
supposed to
even
be.
in the newest movie with Gohan and him, he achieves a new form. He becomes like orange or so. I haven't watched it, but I
Oh,
know
no,
he
no, no,
becomes
no. That's not
orange.
real to me, bro.
Trash.
Orange Piccolo's not real to me. Nah, but who wanna go next?
I'll go next, but I don't think a lot of people have seen this. It's Reborn from Hitman Reborn.
Okay.
Um, if you haven't watched it, go watch it. It's a slow start, but it's like nine seasons. It start getting good around like episode like 20, 21. So I
Okay.
know the attention spans are really short, but it's really good. Like it's basically he's the instructor of a mafia boss. So he helps train the future leader of the mafia and his whole team. So he helps recruit. He helps the leader. The leader starts from nothing. He's like a regular teenager, some bum weakling, and he just turns into this beastly mafia boss with crazy powers. He has a team of like 7, 8 people with crazy powers, and it's like 8 to 9 seasons of straight fire. So
What's the name of it?
Hitman
Reborn.
Okay.
So I can't really get too much into it because I just feel like a lot of people haven't seen it. But if you haven't seen it, watch it. It's long, but it's good. Like it's weird too. It's like it's funny weird because he's a baby. Like he's a baby with a pacifier. But the pacifiers, it's like 8 of them, and they have pacifiers, but they're like a special group. The pacifiers have like a certain power to it, and so when they unleash their power, they become like in their full like adult form, and they them themselves like they're all beastly. But he's the leader out of the whole group. He's the teacher. He's the one who he has this like similar to Piccolo, where it's like, okay, I'm gonna just sit back and watch you fuck up, but I'm gonna watch you fuck up, but I'm a beat at a step in when you fuck up is too much. But yeah, that's my best.
Yeah.
If it was more mainstream, I'd be able to get more into it. But
The description of the character sounds a little bit like Koenma, but
yes,
but I thought you were gonna pick that other show. What's that other show? Assassination Classroom.
I would go into, but I feel like that's an automatic. That's like a
Okay.
I know Quan gonna hate this one. I'm going Whis from Dragon Ball Super. I'm not even going Cat. I'm really going Whis because
I swear pause. I don't think Super's his favorite show, you guys, but nevertheless, I'm gonna let him continue.
I'm going Whis because Rue might agree with this. Vegeta is one of my favorite characters ever in anime history, and Vegeta sought out Whis and Beerus, and he was like, "Yo, I need to achieve whatever the hell Goku's achieving. I need to get there, and I'm gonna do it in a way that Goku didn't do it, because Goku achieved it with the traditional form of becoming a Super Saiyan God of the 5 Saiyans coming together and putting their key together and giving it to him, and for Vegeta to go out there and train with the Angel." And achieve Super Saiyan God, not only achieve Super Saiyan God, but be so like leagues ahead of Goku by the time Goku realized it and he went to go train with them. I think Vegeta, when they were using the like anvil type things, and they had to walk across this like ledge thing, and it started falling apart behind you. As you go, Vegeta's was like double the weight of Goku's, and then Whis had them training with the weighted gis. That was insane. He got them to achieve blue. He got Goku. He started to explain to both of them what Ultra Instinct was, and Goku was able to achieve it in a limited amount of time, probably as full amount of time, to be honest. But for him to still able to do that, like when they were doing it when Goku was achieving it in the tournament, Whis was sitting there like, he's doing it. Like he was just so happy. He felt like a proud father for real, for real. Like Whis, I don't know. I think Whis was one of the better senseis that Goku had, and Vegeta, because I don't even think Vegeta ever really had a sensei. Vegeta was getting it out the mud from the start.
Yeah.
And for him to help Vegeta go so far, even to be able to control his anger and all that, to like Vegeta was really honed in, like he was locked in. He was like, okay, I gotta listen to this dude, because if I don't, I'm never gonna be able to surpass Goku or even be on par with him again.
I'm surprised nobody said Master Roshi.
I feel like Master Roshi was cool, but I feel like for me it just wasn't enough.
Yeah, so I feel like how far Goku has gone, I feel like it's beyond Master Roshi's tutelage. You know what I'm saying? Like where Goku's at now is insane.
Nah, but
Master Roshi had a great hand in the foundation. No, I completely agree with that. I was gonna try to throw a curveball in there, but this isn't a sensei. This is just like, I don't even know how to describe this. Just somebody that helped someone unlock something. Bobbity.
Oh, okay. The Bobbity.
That's a good one.
Gonna say the Elder Kai.
I was thinking I was going about that.
Yeah.
My other choice that I was really gonna go with at first, but I didn't have enough info because I know nothing about the universe, was gonna be Sasuke to Boruto, just for where Boruto is at right now in the manga.
I thought about that too, but I didn't see what Sasuke did with Boruto. Boruto's growth is crazy.
His great, but he taught him
senseis. He did.
Yeah,
so I don't know whose influence was more.
And you know who he's a clone of.
But wait, everybody did. It's not the fact that even Boruto had it. Everybody did. Naruto had two senseis. He had Kakashi and Jiraiya. Sasuke had two. He had Kakashi and Orochimaru.
Didn't Naruto also have Iruka Sensei?
Konohamaru is not no fucking sensei.
Nah, Iruka was his teacher.
Yeah, so that's
Kakashi was his sensei, but I would say because he was the leader of Team 7. But I feel like Kakashi was more geared towards being Sasuke's sensei, with teaching him the Chidori. Because I don't know what he taught. He taught Naruto. I'm not gonna lie. But when I think of like sensei, I'm thinking like, yo, you devoted, like you took something like Naruto.
No, not really.
Because Naruto through Jiraiya Sage mode, like they got pivotal techniques through Jiraiya, but.
A lot of everyone plays a role. Boruto training was off screen. I think the only thing we got on screen in the anime was when he taught him, and he didn't even really teach it because that's another thing. Like you said, it's two senseis. Konohamaru taught Boruto how to do the Rasengan, but he never taught him to like flesh it out. That's what Sasuke did. Sasuke was there to be like, all right, look, this is what you really need to do, and then you got to adapt your nature to it too. Yeah, and then that's when Boruto made the vanishing Rasengan.
I mean, they might have a flashback. They might do like a flashback,
or I would say too, maybe no, because when they did do the flashback, even though it's considered filler, when Sasuke and Boruto went back in time.
Yeah. When they went back in time,
but even then, Boruto was training with young Naruto and Jiraiya.
An honorable mention for me that I was gonna say, and we were just talking about the old animes. We were just talking about this one too. Is Genkai? I thought Genkai was huge to Yusuke. And
even Kuwabara too.
Yeah, definitely Kuwabara as well. But going so far at it, I was just focusing on Yusuke because we know he was the one, right? Like I gave my aura to you. But I think Genkai is a good honorable mention there.